Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making a tutorial on this beautiful shift dress. So it won't take more than 30 minutes to make, so let's get started. So we'll be cutting the shoulder alongside the sleeve, and the shoulder measurement I'll be using is 8. Then I'll use the rest of the fabric for sleeve. This is all I've got, so it's up to you. It depends on the how long you want the sleeve to be, but I'm using the whole length. So for the start, I'll create a starting point. So it is on this point I will insert my the shoulder measurement and the sleeve. Shoulder is 8. Then the sleeve, the whole length of the fabric, I mean the width is 23. So when you take it from 23, that will be about 15 or 17. I think 1, 2, 3. So it will be about 15 inches. So for me, I wouldn't want it to be that long, so I would just end it at 18. So from this point, remember this where our shoulder measurement ends, then add another 10 inches or whatever inches you want. Then from there you mark the chest line down. So the chest line I'll be using is 18, which is the armhole divided by 2. So here you wouldn't want it to be too long, so it won't be too exposed, just at the side. But I'll prefer to stop at the chest line 9 or 10. Then you draw a line across. So you make sure you have the same amount of the same measurement here. If it's not equal, you try it, then make sure you are getting the same measurement on both sides. I hope you understand what I mean. We have 10 here, so we should have 10 across. Yeah. So ignore this line and use this one because it's the correct measurement. So if you check all through, you see you have the same measurement all through. So you take out shoulder. It's a shift dress, as you have seen, but and always insert your waist measurement just to create a kind of style at the waist. So shoulder to waist measurement I'll be using is 17. Then shoulder to hip measurement 24. Shoulder to waist measurement 17, to hip 24. Then I'm using the whole length of the fabric. That's the whole length. So I'm using the whole length of the fabric. So you can draw a line across. Like I said, you have to make sure the measurements are equal on both sides. From here to here is 17. to the hip is 24, then the whole length of the fabric. Still drawing the hip, then the waist line. So it is on this line that we insert waist measurement. This is the waistline, this is the hip line. So the waist measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10, and I'm sure you know the reason why we are dividing by 4, because it's a shift dress. So I'm going to be adding like 4 inches allowance, including the sewing allowance as well. Then the hip is 48 divided by 4 is 12, plus 4 inches allowance, that's 16. Then for the length of the I'm going to be using the whole length. So this is the width. So here is 16. I've just had 1 inch, which is 17. Then for the neckline, for the front part, I'm going to be using a measurement of 4 by 4 for the front part. Then we are going to be drafting our shoulder slope. So remember the measurements for this is the shoulder measurement where it ends, and the sleeve measurement. So you come down by 1 inch at the sleeve measurement here, come down by 1 inch, then attach it, draw a line from that 1 inch to where the neck measurement ends. This one is quite different from the basic bodies where we have to draw the front armhole and all that, because we are cutting the sleeve alongside the shoulder. So for this part, in order to create, you can just leave it this way if you want, but I would like to create like a little curve here. This comes this way. Then I would like to create like a little curve here. So then from here we connect this down to the waist, then to the hip. You can as well use a curvy ruler. Then we connect this down to the hip. Then straight to the length of the pattern. You can make yours freer than this, it's up to you. So this is the front part. We are done with the front part. It's a simple style. So we are done with the front part. I'll cut this, then I will use this. We are going to be using this to cut the back part. The only difference for the back part is just the neckline, and that's it. So I'll start the cutting from here. Then here you can add like ½ inch just to attach it to the back part. front part. So for the back part, so there's the back part. The only difference is just the neckline, as I've said. So you attach it, you align it properly so it doesn't move. Then so for the neckline, you can actually make use of the same neckline, but if you want it to be that low, you can make use of the same neckline, and if not, just make use of your own measurement. But for me, I just want like this low. Every other thing is the same. I won't be adding a lining to this, but you can add lining to yours if your fabric is so light, and if you wish. So that's it. Then this one will be at the front. So I'm going to attach it as you've seen on the pattern. This one will be at the front, just at the front. So I will sew it and I will let you know how it comes out. So guys, this is the outcome of our design. So I've just put this neck chain and the belt to make it more gorgeous. So if you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, then subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. See you in my next video. Bye.